It's your girl E. Just Evonne, let's talk for a while until I see you again. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I promise it's going to be a vibe with your girl E. Just Evonne, let's talk. With your girl.
What's up? What's up? What's up? It is your girl E, and you are right on time. First of all, let me say this and get this out real quick because I know you could have been anywhere in these YouTube streets, but you chose to rock with your girl, and for that, I say thank you, thank you, thank you. You are so appreciated. Honey, these YouTube streets are on fire. Fire, fire, fire. And it ain't got nothing to do with me, honey. Not a thing to do with me. I will be dropping some good information for you guys at the... Just hold on. We're going to get back to that. But let's talk about this whole idea of cheating and cheating back. Y'all, it's people that subscribe to that methodology. Your girl was minding her business, perusing in these YouTube streets, and ran across Peach the McIntyre out here schooling the girlies on how to, about hoeing. Some real, I would have thought some basic information. I would have thought most women know just because a man cheat, you shouldn't go out and hoe on him. Because all that do is add you to the hoe game. Quiet as kept. Now, y'all know I don't agree with a whole lot that Miss McIntyre has to say. But this shouldn't surprise you. I agree with her. You can't cheat back, girl. You can go out and, do what you do, but that ain't going to make him feel away. All he going to do is look at you and call you the HOE that he thought you were anyway, honey. So you can't cheat your way to make a man mad at you. That's just your own devilish, demonish ways that got you in there trying to swirl it out in their bed and stuff. Girl, honey, stop. But Peach must have felt it in her spirit and her discernment to come out here and tell the girls about hoeing and going. That you can't hoe and go. So I want y'all to look at this clip real quick, honey, because you'd be surprised how many women, even some good Christian women, think it's okay to hoe and go to get back at their husbands. Y'all check this out and tell me what you think.
I've had this conversation numerous times. Cheating back don't hurt a man. Like, sometimes that comes to our head where we're like, oh, I'm gonna cheat back. As my daddy told me, and I ain't gonna feel damn pumped. When a woman cheat on a man that's cheating on her, he don't feel damn motherfucking pumped. All it do is make them cheat more. That's it. And then as a woman, you don't even feel better about yourself. Now, I always tell women, pour into yourself. Don't go be no hoe, lowering your value. Even when I had those thoughts, I pray them off. You pour into yourself.
Now, don't kill the messenger. Even a broken clock is correct 2 times a day, baby. And it just so happened that Peach is correct, baby. You can go and spread it wide, spread it low, and whatever else you want to. When that man come back, he ain't gonna give a care. He gonna be like, yeah, all right, whatever. That ain't gonna take nothing out of his motion if he don't want you anyway. You just cheated and did whatever you wanted to do. It don't bother him because he didn't want you. And we know he didn't want you because he was cheating. So, my advice to any woman out here, before you consider to go out and spread your legs to get back at him, I don't know where, first of all, you could have got that bad information. Don't do that, girl. You only diminishing your value in the universe, right? Because energy is never destroyed, okay? It's just what? Y'all know I say it all the time. But Peach is giving some good game. Don't do that, right? Now, I heard this video, so it made me want to double back a little bit and see what else Miss Peaches McIntyre is talking about. Because in my opinion, since she lost the weight, y'all, she's been trying to, it's like, I don't know, y'all. It's like something is happening. I think she is, I don't know. Peach, this the other another personality. But this personality is taking care of herself, getting her hair done, matching, wanting to look cute and put on her little feminine stuff, and show her feminine side. And I love that for her. I love that for any woman that's out here. Sometimes, you gotta go and put on you something to make you feel good and pat yourself on your own back, or as Peach McIntyre would say, pat yourself on the Emma effing back. Sometimes you got to do that, right? So y'all check this out and y'all tell me what y'all think about this, because Peach was out and then she started talking about, now that she's feeling herself, some of the things that really ails her about a relationship. Now, Peach is trying to strike 2 for 2 with me tonight, because I understand where she's coming from as it relates to um mothers allowing their sons to take care of their families, right? If you have a son and you don't have a husband, it would behoove you to not go through your son. The proper etiquette, in my opinion, is to talk with the woman. And hopefully your son has married someone that is a decent, upright, standing woman, and not no gutter snipe jumping in everybody's bed and backing it up and spreading it wide and all the rest of that stuff for the community. Hopefully she's not that. But if you do have that, then your son may have a whole nother issue. But I'm talking about reasonable people with reasonable situations, right? Not people that's trying to, do all the extra stuff. I'm talking about reasonable people, right? Who understand, that I got a husband that takes care of the family, and his wife understands her place, and his mother understands her place. Because you got to understand your place, y'all. Your son is your son, not your son husband. He's your son. So you got to remember that. So I do feel like sons should help and look out for their mothers 100%. But if it's impeding their relationship, a decent mother would step back, right? They would step back. Now, I'm not talking about no unrealistic, over the top stuff, right? But it is not unreasonable to go to your daughter-in-law and talk to her about what you need your son to do. And most decent women would understand that and be like, okay, we'll figure out a way to make that happen. And they go talk to their husband, and then them and their husband talk and figure out, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that the mother has to always go through the daughter-in-law. But I'm saying initially in a marriage, to make sure that woman understands that the mother's not trying to be overreaching, because some families are overreaching. They in everybody's business that they ain't got no business doing, right? I'm talking about regular, concern. It's okay for the mother to let the daughter know that she understands that she's giving her son over to that daughter. Cause honey, let me tell you, them the daughter relationship with her husband is way different than the relationship that a man should have with his mother. So the expectations should be different. And I don't know, I've always been the type that I enjoy seeing someone that I care about take care of someone else that they care about, because it makes me feel like I could trust them with my heart. If I see them taking care of their family, and I'm not talking about being used, but I mean, that to me is a major attribute. But honey, if you got an overbearing mama who's jealous, you got to watch out. So I don't know what the situation is with that, because we know Peach is an extreme. I haven't heard anything bad about the mother from anybody on these streets, because y'all know I don't know these people. I'm just talking about what they put out there. And from my opinion, it looks like that lady probably had a really difficult life. And of course, that's not Wood's job to try to remedy all of the wrongs that she encountered. But if he can help her out every now and again, I think that's a good thing. And also, to Peach's point, I think Wood should definitely have his butt in that house, putting together strollers, playpens and all the rest of that, because you not only need to show up for your immediate family, you need to show up. You need to not you need to show up for your mother and of course your immediate family and your household first. I totally agree with her on that. Now, I'm not gonna hold y'all long because I gotta get back to what I was doing, and that is I'm cracking a whip on our website with that anyway, because I had a talk over with some of my, well, not some of them, I had a talk with my family. And I think what I want to do, in addition to what I'm doing, is I don't want to slow or impede the process and make you guys wait. So we're going to have the appointment scheduling part live on the website tonight, they told me. If not, for sure tomorrow morning. This is what they told me. And you guys, if you're interested in booking me for a one-on-one, that would be great. It's going to be where you could book some time, and I think it is going to be 30 minutes, $50 for 30 minutes. And then whatever you guys want to talk about in that 30 minutes, we will go over. And as far as training and all the rest of that stuff, if it's something as it relates to that, I could tell you that whatever we could get out in that 30 minutes, um, I will talk about. And that way you guys don't have to wait. Now, I've been told that we should be okay in a couple days because of the server and what they're trying to do and da 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 da. But I want this to be an optimal experience. I don't want to hold anyone else up. So we will definitely have that up tonight. They told me if not the morning, that piece should be up and ready to go. And that way you guys can book some time with me. Because your girl because of what's happened, y'all, in the last couple of days, I really want to pivot the way I was going to offer my services. Because I don't want to talk about that. But what I do want to tell you guys, because I told you I was going to give y'all some jewels. YouTube has updated their guidelines. Um, People should really go and look at YouTube updated guidelines so they understand if they are in compliance of YouTube's now new updated guidelines that took place February this of 2025. So for the people that are out here saying slanderous things, that are out here thinking it's okay. It's not okay. And if you do want to sue someone for slander, you can. And that is the thing you could do. Just make sure you have your ducks in order. You have all of the necessary items to prove what you're saying, right? And I want to talk about this too, guys, because y'all already know, for those of you who may have witnessed some of the wild stuff that's been happening the last couple of days, I'm not going to act like it's an elephant in the room, but I will say this. Everything that I said in that video has documentation to prove, including even more things. So in the classes, when they do go up, when I talk to y'all about protecting your IP, not getting on here saying things that you know, going to be upset if someone else repeats. If you put something out on these YouTube streets and someone decides to talk about it, that is okay. That's not slanderous, right? If you say something, like you say one thing, but you meant something else, it doesn't matter. You said it. And so that person has the right to say you said it because you said it and they have evidence of you saying it. If you decide to get out here and divulge all of your information and then realize that could be totally devastating to your lifestyle, then you should not do it. Okay? So, what I'm saying is, and what I have been saying is, there has to be some understanding for people when they get out here on these YouTube streets about the things they should say and should not say. Everything is not meant for YouTube. And if you're not okay with saying it, don't put it out there if you don't want people to talk about it, right? So that's why, in my opinion, Peach gets the highest accolades as it relates to transparency, because she stands on what she says. She does not try to back it down. She says what she says, whether we like it or not. When you have people who come out here and they say things and then they get mad if you say something about it, but you have all of the proof in the world, and then they go and talk about it as if you're saying something that was not true. I'm saying that if a person threatens to go to court, always make sure before you say anything that you have proof of those things. And that's going to be in the course, right? So understanding the rules of engagement is what I call it. You have to understand the rules of engagement, and I talked to y'all about that. A lot of people are getting on here saying things, and they're forgetting that you could be recorded the same way they record other people. People are being recorded. I'm being recorded. But you can bet your dollar I'm not deleting any videos off of my channel, because everything I've said is in congruence with who I am and what I've always said. So pay attention to what's happening out here on these streets, who's barking loud, and who's deleting videos, and who's being slanderous. Pay attention. Pay attention. To the people who sending me stuff, I appreciate you sending me the screenshots. I appreciate all of the emails, but I don't need that. I don't need any clippings, because that's my philosophy. If I say something, it's because not only have I seen it, I have it, and I'm not slandering anyone anytime. I understand my rights, and I also understand the law. So before I leave you guys, go and look up the word slander, and go and look up the word defamation of character. Those are the two things I want to leave y'all with, because it's important, especially for those of you who are trying to get in content creation. Don't do that. If you want to get out here and do like Peach McIntyre and run your mouth, understand that you can't limit people's conversations about what they want to talk about. So if you don't want people to talk about it, don't say it. If it can hinder your lifestyle, don't do it. Don't get out here and talk about it, because it's out there. And unfortunately, once it's out there, it's out there. That goes for me too. That goes for me too. It's out there. So I'm very, very aware of what I say, what's out there, and I'm cool with it all. So that's all I have to say about that, y'all, because I got to get back over here and crack the whip to make sure that this thing is launched, because I look forward to seeing you guys. I would love, and I cannot wait to get on these to talk with you guys, and to give y'all some real game right from the long-faced horse's mouth. Y'all have a wonderful evening. Now, let me tell y'all this. If y'all stuck around this long and you found anything I had to say useful, enjoyable, or informative, do your girl a favor and hit the like button, because it helps me out in the algorithm. And you know your girl needs to be helped out in the algorithm. And did I remember everything? I think I remembered everything pretty much as I wanted to anyway. Y'all, excuse your girl's, my hair. Y'all excuse my gray. Y'all see my gray? Y'all excuse my gray. My husband likes it, but I'm going to dye my hair. I don't like it. Anyway, in the meantime, and in between time, I am your girl E.O. Let me back it up. The website is justevonne.com. And you could go over there now and leave your name. You can leave a comment, and I'll add you to the update once it goes live. You should get an email, so you could do that now, just so you can be notified when it does happen. Or you could just go over there and leave a comment and tell me what you're looking for. Either way, I look forward to hearing from you. And I think that's it. So in the meantime and in between time, I am your girl Eve, and I